Are you wondering if you can actually use Rode microphones with Android phones? Well, it's kind of complicated actually, as they're not really properly made to work with Androids. In the advertisements, they say that they work with all kinds of devices, and of course they will work with Androids. However, that's not really the case. With most Androids and with most Rode microphones, you'll be pulling out your hair trying to get them to work and will be super frustrated with them and they won't work properly. The main problem really is with all these Rode microphones for Androids is that you can't really adjust the gain volume for the sound quality. So the sound will be very low sounding actually. For example, when we check out the iPhone app, they do have this video recording app for iPhones where you can actually adjust the gain volume of any microphone that you connect basically. So that's very useful, and for iPhones you don't really have much problems with these microphones. However, on Android they do not have any video recording app. They do have this Rode Reporter app that you can record your voice with, but even though when using it with Android phone, this volume doesn't really get any high basically, and it still really sucks. Again, compared when it's normally working on a PC, or maybe if you've got a Rode microphone where you can adjust this gain. So the only microphone that you can adjust the gain is this Rode NTG, which has got gradual increments basically for gain, or also I think the Pro and Pro Plus models also can increase the gain with a gain increasing knob. So those will get you a good levels of audio recording, and I would only suggest these three models: Pro, Pro Plus on NTG for Android smartphone users, as again you can adjust the gain here and the sound will be okay. Then for all these other microphones, I can't suggest you do not purchase them. The sound will be very low, and by the quality of those microphones, the sound quality isn't really good. The VideoMicro is absolutely terrible in the sound quality. The Go2 is probably almost decent microphone, not as good as NTG, maybe almost similar to the Pro models. So it's not nearly there, but it's more closer to the Pro basically. The NTG is much more better in sound quality than both the Go and Pro. So really, if you want the best sound quality, look for NTG. Still, really, the problem is when you connect it using this Type-C port on the NTG, this gain knob won't work at all. So you have to use this port. So that's something to consider, and that's what you need to know if you purchase this microphone, as they don't really tell you this. So really, all in all, if you're looking to purchase a Rode microphone to use with your Android phone, and unless you purchase the NTG or one of the Pro models, then don't really bother with Rode microphones for Androids. And a much better option is a DT microphone such as DT-D4. So those are kind of inexpensive, the same level as this NTG from Rode, costs like a bit over $250, around that, maybe a bit more even. So, but from that DT brand, it costs $100 and it works over Type-C, and it has this gain adjustment, and the gain adjustment works over Type-C. On the NTG it doesn't work over Type-C. So, and the microphones sound quality of those are also pretty darn good. Also, if you try to connect your Rode to your Android phone, then make sure to actually update the firmware of the microphone. If you have one of these microphones, that you can do that. For example, on this Rode NTG, out of the box, it won't work with Android phones if I use it through this Type-C. So I had to update the firmware. You can do that by downloading the Rode Connect app on the computer basically. Then if you want to connect it, you really have to use the TRRS cable basically, which is TRS on one end with these 3 rings. Do not get these with 2 rings, those won't really work. So you have to use TRS cable. Either if you have a headphone jack on your phone, you can plug straight it in, or just get an adapter or a TRS cable to Type-C basically. So I have some adapters here that can basically do that. So again, none of these microphones really are perfect for Android phones, and again, get something like the DTD4 that's meant for smartphones, and that will work perfect, and also has got good sound quality. So yeah, these Rode microphones really are meant for camera use, normal camera use mostly, and they're not really developed to be used for smartphones that much. Again, on iPhones they work better, but still I wouldn't really bother with these microphones if you want to use them with a smartphone, despite what they try to tell you in the ads.